Alright, so okay. Okay guys, so my bad that my voice is echoing over here. So essentially, just turn this up a bit. There, there. Desktop audio is not completely dead. I don't think we actually need it until we actually get into Rex, but I'll be showing you guys how to load any mod, including Rex, onto anything you have, whether it be USB Loader GX. I will test out any other configurations like WeFlow. I know that's one of them. And hold on, let me check my SD card before it finds it. There we go. Because I do need to load on my USB, so give me a sec. For those wondering why I turned off my screen for a second, is because I don't know if the homebrew browser did show my. I don't know if it showed my IP address, so as such, I didn't want to show it. So give it a second. Just wait here for a second, and let's test this. I'll be doing a step-by-step process with you guys. That way, you guys make sure there's nothing wrong. For some mods, if your SD card is locked, it will not let you play. So make sure your SD card isn't locked. I use a 32 gig and it works pretty fine. Now, let's try WeFlow. I haven't used this in a while, but let's see how it goes. I do remember how to use it, so there shouldn't be. Go to settings. NAND emulation settings, I won't worry about that. Startup settings. Okay, there's nothing different. Default game mode. Path manager, there we go. Manage, and load in Brawl. Oh, yeah, my bad, guys. I am not getting copyrighted right now, so let's go. Alright, next. Let's try WeFlow again. Okay, so how do you do this in GX? How do you do this in everything? Let me turn off my weird mode for a second. Now, first, GX. Add a GX, and I will also teach you how to load Brawl and Project M for like stuff like Legacy TE, Legacy XP Lite, Brawl Minus, stuff like that. Alright. Give me a second. Alright, we're good. I just need to make sure that the video is displaying audio. Alright, head to settings. Of course, making sure that you have CIOS. Go to, I believe it's, no, it's GUI. Go here. Oh, no. Oh, I'm done. My bad, guys. Don't listen to that. Go to custom paths. Go to where it says GCT cheat codes paths. For me, I have mine in. I believe it'll work just fine even with Rex. But right now, I don't have my SD card inserted in. Where the hell is it? Oh, there you go. Whoopsie. There you go. Oh yeah, I need to reset it now. Loader. And custom paths. If it doesn't load for me, up to no. Bro. Yeah, this was on me because I didn't realize my SD card wasn't plugged in. Okay, so back to this. Okay, now we're here. Okay, I don't care. Anyways, we're back. So go here to where it says custom paths. Since I don't know where the CIOS is right now, I'm not going to bother with that until I find it. So, okay, go to GCT cheat codes and then go to where it says, but I'm not sure if you need to copy it. So I'm going to try and put it to where the actual folder is, which right here would just be Rex. So put it there. Why is there? Okay. And same thing. It's in the same folder. So let me put that in the same folder as here. And then go here. GUI. Yeah, that's good. Loader. Video mode should just be the default. Ocarina should be turned on here. Right here should be on. Private server, this is just for Weamify. So don't worry about this. Loader's iOS should be 249, and your game iOS should be custom at 249. This is what it should be. Hook type. This should be set to whatever. It's like, I don't really care. You can put the hook type as nothing because it'll work out. Because Brawl already has specific settings. So now I'll head to Brawl. Give it a second. For me, I had to wait for this to mount. Also, before you start, make sure that Brawl in general can boot. Because if not, the mod won't work. Okay, go to game load, game lock. There, just leave it. Now, go to Ocarina. Make sure this is on. Right here, this is on. Private server. I don't really use Weamify unless it's for Project M. So we're fine. Game iOS. Custom. Custom game iOS. 249. Hook type. Axe next frame. And just leave the rest of the stuff normal. Ocarina should be nothing. Make sure there's nothing in your ocarina that's on. This isn't on, it's just there. Now we're good, and start Brawl. Then would you look at that? Rex. Alright, I'll actually turn the volume up for a few seconds so y'all can hear this. We'll just head straight to the main menu. Give me a sec, guys. See, everything works. Okay. See, everything works. Same thing. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. What about another one? Oh, I can't. I actually can't exit. I actually have to turn off that. Yeah, they disabled. For those having trouble with USB Loader GX, after making sure your copy of NTSC Brawl works, make sure everything is present in Rex's folder. If everything is there, this will happen. And for those wondering how do I load it up on disk, well, simple. Brawl, SD card, at most 32, at least 8, format to FAT32, put in Brawl, and assuming you have everything in Rex, it'll lead you there. There you go. Next, for GX, if you're having trouble, go here. And let me just turn on the music so it's easier for me on my ears. Because I do have my headphones on and it's hard speaking like this, especially when there's music blasting in my ears. So, let me turn the sound settings down. Sick. Off. There you go. Now, keep in mind, If for some reason it loads up Brawl, it's because probably it might be because your iOS isn't applied yet. Make sure you've applied this. And I'll actually show you where you can apply this. Go to the Homebrew channel. Rex, despite being tedious, can be... It's an amazing game, but the problem is, it's pretty tedious. If you haven't done this yet, I recommend you do. Actually, you should be doing this. You will not be able to play Rex on USB Loader GX without. After you do, make sure Preloader's fine and everything. Now, boot into USB Loader GX. Also, I'm very sorry for the delay. It's just like that. You will need the cheat codes, otherwise known as an SD card, so you will need them. Custom paths. For example, I have two separate folders for Rex's codes. It's normal folder, and for me to access it easier, just a folder just titled Rex codes. I have stuff in here, it's not blank. So, if you're missing something and you have this exact folder, it's probably empty. So go to where it says Rex folder in an underscore and click on it. You'll see these folders. Leave it as where it just says Rex underscore slash directory. Do not click anything else. And make sure it's on your SD card that's formatted to FAT32 and at most 32 gigabytes and at least 8. And there you go. The text files, you can leave this off, but it's up to you. You can just put it the same directory as the GCT. It's there too. And of course, make sure there's no parental controls on. We don't do that here. As for theme, don't worry about that. And once everything in GX is fully, once everything is good, also make sure you download the iOS for, I believe it's iOS 58 for Wii, I think. You're going to have to do that eventually. I only had it because mine was already done a while ago. And there you go. Once you're all set, go to Brawl. For me, I don't have my USB drive on me, so unfortunately, I have to boot up the regular Brawl. But the settings are the same. The sound effect will play in a few seconds. You guys don't hear it, but I will. Thankfully, it only plays once. Game lock off. Don't worry about this. Aspect ratio, just leave it. Unless you want to get crucified by every gamer. Ocarina, leave this on. Like, actually leave this on. Private server, Wiimify. You will not be able to play Rex on the internet for the Wii on this. It only works with Project M and Smash Brawl. Custom game iOS will be $249. Make sure you have this first though. And everything else. Hook type should be act next frame. Like, it will not work without it. I mean it won't work. This plays the same thing as Remix. Rex is not like it. I've had successes with other hook types in like stuff like Legacy and Smash 2, but not Remix or Rex. They will not accept this. So, as such, just wait here. I'm about to get jump scared by Brawl again. And assuming you saved everything, make sure first that nothing, I mean nothing, is present. You see, right here for Rex, it says rspe01.text file. There should be nothing else on this text file that says is on. If anything is on, you have the wrong text file, and it will load that instead of Rex. So once you're done, there you go, you're finished. And give it a few seconds. Rex is here. For anyone wondering, I just turned it off because Rex will not allow me to go back into the home menu. So I have to do this process all over again. Give it a second. Alright, now, what about the SD card version? I will teach you how to do that too. For the test, we'll do, instead of Rex, we'll do Legacy, I think. No, let's just do Legacy. Go back in the live stream for Rex. And if this did work, give it a few seconds. Legacy XP should show up. And there it is. It just looks weird because my width aspect ratio is set to 4:3.
Choose your character, Dr. Mario.
Works the same as Rex if you have every file. So please make sure Rex gave you everything when you downloaded the Wii version. If it didn't, you don't want to extract it to your device. You want to extract it directly to the SD card. And I've heard people having trouble with this, so I'll try and help out. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's this thing. I'm not going to bother with this. Okay, I don't care. Just... I do not care. CFG is honestly not a good loader for most mods. If you have GX, I recommend using that over what. I don't know why people bundle this with CFG. And that's it. You would be able to play anything. Now, what if you wanted to load something light, like Project M, Legacy XP, Legacy XP Lite? Well, I'll help you. So first, let me turn off the Wii. Alright, so what I need to find was my Project MSD card. And now, to fix this, since I don't have enough space for M, head into Brawl through the home menu. Give it a second. For those just joining us, look back in the live stream to figure out how to set up Rex on GX or how to use it on if this works. It should because I have no custom stages. Oh wait. Assuming you have something on here. Check content. Yeah, no, there's nothing on here. So let me check to make sure that you will see the Don't worry, this is just me making sure that we have something on this SD card. If not, we'll just simply download something for this. The USB is plugged in. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Wait. Okay. Careful. Initially this. For those just tuning in, I am currently making sure that this SD card has something on it. Because as of right now, it wouldn't boot up Project M, meaning there was nothing on it. Yeah, but it looks like I formatted this recently because apparently this has boot. So yes, I'll just put this in my own hard drive and just put. I think I did this for a test. I believe it was to check if I could still run homebrew through the Smash. I'll just title the folder called HBC and I'll also teach you guys how to play Smash Bros. Project M online. You cannot play Rex online unless it's Dolphin. So, from anyone commenting from my last video on GX, how I set it up was simply I downloaded Rex's Wii file. When extracting it, I did not extract it to my laptop, but rather the SD card itself.
because doing that will allow it to run smoothly. As the last time I extracted it to my laptop, I missed a few things. So I recommend you extract it directly to the SD card. For which one specifically? GX, the disc, or for the one I'm currently on, which is Stage Builder for Brawl? I'll just do PM because it's honestly the easiest for me to find. Also, for some mods, make sure your SD card is unlocked. It will not read or write anything. Well, it will read it. It won't load. For me, I have to create two backups called Project M on my regular hard drive that I'm using this to stream on, and Project M, and then just leave everything how it is on the SD card I'm formatting. So I'm assuming this is FAT32. If not, this will not. Yes, it is. Also, if you notice some of the mods aren't working, it's probably because something's wrong. Check if Rex is okay and everything's there. Check if Brawl. If everything but Brawl works, it may be your SD card or USB drive. If you are loading both off of an SD card, it will not. Trust me, I tried it. It will not work. No mod doesn't want to do that because you have to constantly store Brawl, and then it has to load in the settings from the SD card. I already tried it; it does not work. So, as such, what you should do is have a separate. If you have Brawl and you don't have a USB drive, just load in Brawl normally on a on anything, whether it be your SD card through US Builder or GX, because it is not from the SD card. It's not loading from the SD card. It should work. For Brawl, it, all of that doesn't, but you still get a black screen. It might be because A, you put in the wrong hook type, or B, your SD card is over 32, or is not properly formatted. It will not work. I already tried it. I was able to get NTFS on, I believe it was the Homebrew channel, but I could get nothing to show up for my Brawl mods. I already tried it because I had an 128 gigabyte SD card. It did not let me load anything from it. It just gave me regular Brawl. For Rex code file, you should have. Give it a second because right now it's currently extracting for me to. That's currently extracting. I believe it's Project M. So, oh, it's done already. I'll just close that. Yes, this will take a few minutes because, well, M is still loading. know it's boring, but trust me, once you get the boring part out of the way, get on to the fun stuff. First, let's just make sure Project M still works, because this is an exploit I use and it works pretty effectively. So if you have Brawl and you're looking for a way to homebrew your own, just get the Acme installer with Brawl, and you should be able to get it instantly running. 283, 84. Although I will have to cut out some footage, just because Brawl, I don't know if it does leak back here because it doesn't show up in believe it is when it's loading. Don't know why it does. Now, PM is finally finished. Now that PM's finished, simply I'm going to extract it. USB storage, be gone. Alright, we're back. Alright. Next, go to Stage Builder. With your SD card with Project M installed, it should be. Hold on, give me a sec. No. Okay, never mind. It didn't show my IP. We're fine. Project M is loaded in.
Choose your character.
I have no idea what this is. Considering I have probably not patched Brawl. As such, let's just go back to the since I'm already doing everything for Rex, I'll just do this too. Also, make sure you download the Wii version. Not also make sure you download or any other version. Should just been made with the Wii. Go to the home version. And I'm 100% sure this does show my IP, so I will cut this out for a few seconds. I did I not get Weemify? Oh my. Oh, I know it's right here. Alright, now just run this patch here and make sure you had Freeloader installed with the patching Weemify thing. Go to disk. The disk is loading. Skipping OS link patch because it makes slow. And there you go. And after everything's confirmed, there you go. Brawl is now patched with Unify. And thankfully, I don't need to have this. The SD card is no longer need to be inside. Now we just wait for Brawl. Save building. And if this does work, we should be into Project M. Now, granted, almost no one plays PM online, on Wii especially. Let's see how it works. Obviously, PM will load, but I'm more concerned if it'll actually work. Well, I'm actually be surprised if it's actually done. I don't think it should. And if not, I could just patch it to 5. Well, to get this working, you'd have to actually own. Actually, let me retract that. You'd need to get an ISO of Project M. I used to have one, so which is why I was able to play online. I don't really. For some reason, everything else works except for I don't like it. But that's everything. And as for Rex, what you should have gotten for what it shows. I'll just open it on my laptop real quick. Give me a second. Thankfully, I don't have to take off anything. I can just plug in my SD card. Alright. With Rex, you should have gotten these. These files. Is it codes? Credits? An apps folder. Documentation. A Rex underscore folder. I think that's all. And then for Rex's codes, you should have this. I will make sure that you know. And then for Rex, Brawl installer. code menu builder, IKHM, PF, source, boost.gct, RSBE101.gct, and then RSBE01.txt. For PF, make sure that the .pack files are there. Sometimes it's not there. Make sure they're there. For example, everything for Dr. Luigi for me is there. And then for codes, make sure that you have these codes, like in a separate codes folder. There'll just be a folder they give you just called codes. They will be A, B, C, data, files, init info, and injections. Then for rex underscore, you should find the rsbe01.gct file there and rsbe01.txt. And then if you did everything correctly, hold on, give me a second. And now log into rex. Assuming you had no issues with this, if you have issues, let me know, but that's it. Have a good day, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy playing Rex.